And that laughter you heard was the universe making fun of us because we all thought that this would just be an easy trip. Turns out Brett and Penny couldn't make it, so we lost them. We had Yaniv woke up Saturday morning. He wasn't able to make it. He had to deal with some client stuff. Raul had to back out. He had server issues at his company that he had to deal with over the weekend. Kevin had a dead battery in the trailer and then a broken shock mount on one of his rigs. So ultimately, it was down to only 3 of us in our vehicles. Myself and my wife, we had Carlton and his friend Jason, and we had Fabio make the run as well. It was challenging, absolutely. But beautiful area up in the Owens River for the first night. It was fantastic. And yet, do not forget, this trip was brought to you by the letters NO, the word no. So this won't be the end of us getting stopped. they say the third time's a charm, and in our case, that is absolutely the case. The first spot we stopped at to set up camp, there was already somebody there. You saw that with the trailer a little while ago in the video. Second spot was just a turnaround at the end of a road. It wasn't really a great spot. Looked okay on Google Earth while I was scouting, but Carlton and Fabio had spotted an offshoot off the main road that I had missed when we were driving down, and we thought, well, let's go take a look at it. And man, it did not disappoint. This is a gorgeous location to spend the night. Temperature was nice. We were up at 7,200 feet, so we had nice breeze up there. Temperature was in about maybe the mid-70s when we set up camp. It got down into the low 60s overnight, so perfect for camping. We're right on the edge of the ridge here. Beautiful views of the mountains in the background. Gorgeous sunset. It was just all around really, really great spot to spend the first night of our trip. All I did was send a text message to the group. All of a sudden, Fabio's buying a new grill. But hey, I didn't care. Wagyu beef, Portuguese sausage at camp that night. Man, it does not get better than that.
It all started from one little text message. I need a little more heat on. It's a little too hot on it.
Shove it up a little. And with breakfast behind us, we decide to head out of the Owens River area, back down the 395, grab some last-minute supplies in Bishop before heading up into the Buttermilks. We were going to be losing Fabio at this point during the trip, but I was excited to share this area because I was the only one traveling that day who had actually camped in the Buttermilks. Super excited. Everybody was feeling good. The day was looking good. The weather was awesome. We were thrilled. Now, I've camped in the Buttermilks a couple of times myself, but the individuals traveling this day had not been up there yet. I mean, look straight ahead in the video. You can see where we're heading. Not the granite peaks, but those high elevation hills right before them. You're camping right up in there. It's a glorious area. Bit of a rough road to get up there, and I figured, hey, you know, after this winter's rain and snow melt, there might be some extra challenges in here. But you know what? We've got this. Carlton's really good at driving his rig off-road. We're well prepared. And you know what? Didn't matter. We get up here, road's closed. It's completely washed out from all of the weather. So we decided, hang a right, we'll head over to the Horton Lake trailhead area, explore that. Wasn't anything to camp, but we hadn't been out that way, so we thought, what the heck, we'll give it a try. And the universe is telling us no at this point. You're not going where you thought you wanted to go. But we figured we had daylight, we had time, we had gas, let's go explore, and we'll make a decision on where we're going to go next. Turns out, we thought maybe Alabama Hills would be a great next stop. again? No. Turns out Alabama Hills was still probably mid-90s by the time we were driving by and thinking about heading out into that area, so that wouldn't be a very comfortable night camping. Instead, Carlton suggested, hey, maybe Monache Meadows. None of us had been up there, so we thought, why not? We'll give that a try. Gorgeous drive up to the Kennedy Meadows, the Monache Meadows, the southern Sequoia Forest area. This road that we're on here is just gorgeous. It carves up the side of the mountain, and the whole time you're cruising up here, you're just watching the temperatures. When we turned off the 395 highway, it was 104 degrees. By the time we got up to the Kennedy Meadows area, it was 72 degrees. Perfect for camping overnight. And we thought, hey, we got this. We found our solution. This is going to be awesome. And I'm sure, as you guessed, we weren't quite done with the letters N-O on this trip just yet. Oh no, Monache Meadows was closed as well. That road washed out. But just back inside the Sequoias, we found this beautiful spot. Lots of room in here, way more room than we needed. And we thought, what the heck, we'll hang out. Except, holy crap, the flies were bad. I mean, Carlton refused to open the window of his truck, and we were shouting back and forth to each other to communicate. It was beautiful. We took some photos, we hung out, and very quickly came to the decision that we think the trip is over. Sad as it is, as much as we did want to actually camp out a second night, the flies here were that bad. In just a couple of minutes, I had a half a dozen to 8 fly bites on me. It was crazy. So we opted to hightail it back home, call this adventure done for this weekend. Absolutely no regrets. Fantastic to see the people, hang out with everybody again, explore areas we haven't been in before. We will absolutely go back come the fall when the flies are gone. But boy, the universe laughed at us on this trip. We thought we all had a plan, and it almost universally did not follow what we expected. But that's the whole point of this. It's adventure. So get out there, folks. Have a good time. Go see things, explore, hang out with your friends. Thanks for watching. Quick final thought, gang. If you're going by Mojave, California, stop in at the Works. The food is delicious. This isn't sponsored. I just love their food.